What's going on, guys? It's Houston Sports Talk back in the video today, and the Houston Rockets take another disappointing loss in a game where they played so well in the first three quarters that it looked like they were going to win this ball game. Going into the fourth quarter, only down 90-91. Something just happened in that fourth quarter. Shots weren't going in, couldn't get anything to go. And to the point where the Rockets would get outscored in the fourth quarter 30-10. That is just, awful. I don't care if Jalen Green's out. I don't care if Kevin Porter Jr. is out. I don't care if Jason Tate's out. 10 points in a quarter is just, and with the way you were playing before that, is just awful. But let's not focus on the fourth quarter, because that's the last time I bring up this fourth quarter, because I want to talk about the team that did show up for the first three quarters. I know the Rockets didn't lose in this game, but the Rockets, the ball movement that this team had in the first three quarters, where we saw them playing really well, had big leads. I think at one point maybe had like a 10 or 12 point lead. I think that might have been their highest. And something just happened in that fourth quarter. Everything was going well. Şengün was playing great. KJ, I think he was having one of his best games of this season. Dunk after dunk, playing good defense, getting a bunch of rebounds, a bunch of points for KJ. Eric Gordon having his best game of the season. You saw Gordon getting more shots and the ball in his hands more without Jalen Green and Kevin Porter Jr. So Eric Gordon, he was getting more shots. He was more in control for the Rockets than he's been all year. And he tied up for his season high this season with 24 points. And he looked really good, driving, getting free throws, knocked in 7 free throws. Jabari even looked good in the first half, but not really so in the second half. And so then, it's not like that they played bad in the third quarter, only got outscored by 2. They would go ahead and be outscored 27-29 to go down 1 in the fourth, going into the fourth quarter, and that was really just it. That's when the Rockets just go down spiral after that. So let's go over, points. So Eric Gordon was the leading scorer for the Rockets tonight with 24 points, 8 for 16, 7 for 8 from the free throw line, 3 rebounds, 2 assists, and 1 block for Gordon. So he has his best game of the season. KJ Martin with 22 and 9 rebounds and 2 assists, with 3 for 4 from the line with 1 3-pointer. Then you got Şengün with 15. Şengün had 15 points, 8 rebounds, 6 assists, 1 steal, 1 block, and hit a 3-pointer. That's his second 3-pointer this season. Or is it his third? No, it's his third 3-pointer this season. You don't get to see Şengün make many of those, but it definitely is a pleasure when he does. It was a catch-and-shoot 3-pointer for Şengün to knock down his third triple this season. It seems like Steven Thomas always loves Daishen Nix. He got the start and didn't do much. Had 1 point, free throw. Only took 2 shots in this game. 2 threes didn't go in. And then was fouled on a shot and went to the line, made one of those free throws. He had 2 assists, 1 steal, and 1 rebound. Off the bench, our leading scorer off the bench was Tari Eason with 11 points. He was 1 for 1 from 3 as well, with 4 rebounds, 2 assists, and 3 steals, and 1 block for Tari Eason. So an incredibly good defensive game for Tari Eason. And a better second half, because he was struggling in the first half. He had 2 points in the first half, and so he did a lot of better things in the second half. Boban Marjanovic got some run, 2 minutes, and no, it was not at the end of the game. It's weird to see Boban get 2 minutes in a game and when it's a blowout, but it wasn't at the end of the game. It was actually in the beginning of the game. So we haven't seen Steven Silas do that much this season, put Boban in the first quarter. He's done it a couple times. He's done it maybe 3 or 4 times, putting Boban in the first quarter. Boban needs more minutes because he's such a guy that can, he's 7'4". He gets almost every single rebound that he has the chance to get. And Boban really needs to play more. I know Garuba, Bruno, I know Garuba is played really good this season. And, he had 4 rebounds, 2 assists, and 1 block tonight. Garuba did. But Boban needs to be playing because he scores in the basket so easy. Not only does he do that, but he scores in the basket so easily. He gets every single rebound so easy. Boban needs to be playing more. And it's just a shame that he's not. He did in those 2 minutes. The only thing he did was get 1 rebound and did have a turnover. Garrison Matthews, after that altercation on Friday, did not get suspended, but did get his wallet did get a little bit emptier as he did have to pay a fine for that altercation. Garrison Matthews had 6 points with 1 for 5 from 3, had 3 free throws on a flagrant call that was a flagrant 1, and Garrison Matthews got 3 free throws, and that was the second quarter. He got 3 free throws. Rockets got continuation of the basketball, so the Rockets had the chance to continue. Which the Rockets almost had a 6-point play on that because Gordon almost made a 3 on that possession. Garrison also had 2 rebounds and 1 steal, so decent game from Garrison. Josh Christopher in 18 minutes had 7 points, was 0 for 6 from 3, 3 for 4 from the free throw line, 2 from 9 on the floor, 2 rebounds, 2 assists, 1 steal, and 2 blocks for Josh Christopher. The Rockets had 6 blocks as a team tonight, 2 for Christopher. So 2 for Christopher, 1 for Tari, 1 for Garuba, 1 for Gordon, and 1 for Sengun. Then you get your last player is Ty Washington, who had 12 minutes coming off of his 53-point performance in the G League, then got called back up. In 12 minutes tonight, 4 shots, 1 went in. It was a layup or a floater, 2 points for Ty Washington in this game. Also had 2 assists and had 1 turnover, which you likely don't never see Ty turn the ball over. DNP for Bruno Fernando once again. Clippers scores Batum. Starters, Batum had 5. Kawhi Leonard had 30. He's really starting to look back like the old Kawhi Leonard these last maybe 5 to 6 games, and I'm really excited that Kawhi Leonard's starting to really look healthy. And he really killed the Rockets tonight with 30. 10 for Zubac, 31 for Terrence Mann, his career high. 5 for Amir Coffey, 8 for Robert Covington, 18 for Norman Powell, 5 for Moses Brown, 4 for Reggie Jackson, and 5 for Brandon Boston Jr. So the Rockets take the tough loss with a horrible fourth quarter performance, and that's really just it. Move on from this one. You got a lot of time. You don't have a lot of time to move on from it. So thank God that the Rockets are in a back-to-back tomorrow against the Lakers so they can move on from this game. They get Jalen Green back tomorrow from that suspension. So do they for Jae'Sean Tate. I don't think Kevin Porter Jr. will be available, but I think the Rockets will not have a 10-point fourth quarter anymore with Jalen Green being back tomorrow. He won't let that happen, but I'm not saying they'll be able to beat the Lakers. I think that could be a close game, but I think I'm tired of, I'm not going to keep saying that the Rockets are going to be in a close game because I'm seeing the same thing every night. A team that goes out in the first 3 quarters and plays great basketball and is in a great close game, and then in the fourth quarter or third quarter just disappears. And it's for me, it's just starting to look like a tanking team. The Rockets are really, and I've talked to multiple people about this in the last couple of days after watching those 2 Kings games, and I'm starting to realize that the Rockets are really starting to, they're trying to tank for Victor Wembanyama. And the Lakers are red hot right now. LeBron James has been playing great. Thomas Bryant and Schroeder have been playing great. Westbrook's been playing great. And the Rockets do this tomorrow. They'll get their asses kicked in L.A. No traveling for the Rockets. They play in the same arena tomorrow, so that should be good. You get to stay in the same city, same arena against the Lakers. One of the best things about playing the Clippers and the Lakers back-to-back is you don't have to do any traveling. Eric Gordon could possibly be available tomorrow as he's starting to get healthier. Maybe Gordon will be available tomorrow because you didn't have to travel much, so he was able to get more rest. So I think Eric Gordon could potentially be able to play tomorrow, but we'll see. You guys let me know what you guys thought about the game today, and tough loss for the Rockets, but they move on to L.A., not the Clippers, the L.A. Lakers tomorrow at 9:30. That's it for the video. Hope you guys enjoyed, and let me know your thoughts on the Rockets game for today, and peace out. Go Rockets.